There is this viral story going around right now involving a call for the African American community to boycott certain Asian owned businesses. I want you to listen to this on why this all started.
3 years ago, a 14-year-old lost his life at that Shell gas station in Columbia, South Carolina. The store owners thought that he was taking waters. It's clear video footage that he took the waters and put the waters back. On top of that, let's go back a little bit when he first walked in the store. He walked in the store, they asked him to remove his book bag, and he did so with no complaints or anything. Now let's go back to where I was just at. He puts the waters back and he walks out of the gas station. Now, they said that he had something on him in his pocket, which he did. Keep that in mind, though. Okay, he's walking out. The store owner and his son thought that he took those waters, so they decided to follow him out of that store. You follow this 14-year-old kid out of the store. He looks back, sees that y'all are running after him, and his natural instinct was to run away. And he decided to run away because he don't know what you're gonna do if y'all catch him, because y'all are running after him. Right. The store owner, which was the father, decides to pull out what he pulled out and did what he did. On top of that, this 14-year-old kid was not a threat at that time because he got hit in the back. If you get hit in the back, what does that mean you were doing? It means you were running away. You was not facing that. So that makes you not a threat. He just had court, whether it was yesterday, the day before, Monday, I don't know. It was sometime this week. The store owner, by the way, that he was found not guilty. I don't understand how.
Gas station owner who shot and killed 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton back in May of 2023 has just been found not guilty in connection with Belton's death. And so, although Rick Chow has been incarcerated since his arrest back in 2023, so he's been locked up for just about 3 years exact, he has been found not guilty. So, after they process him out, he'll be free to go.
Before we go any further, I want to first send my condolences to the family of the 14-year-old boy connected to this story. No family should ever have to experience that kind of pain. After the verdict came out, emotions in the African American community were high. And honestly, that is understandable. A lot of people were hurt, angry, and frustrated. Then someone posted a video calling for a boycott of Asian owned businesses. After that video was posted calling for the boycott of Asian owned businesses, then another video started circulating from an Asian man. And this is what he said. Listen to this.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
So he basically challenged the African American community, saying that we could not successfully boycott these businesses. That response is what really pushed this story into viral territory. I first heard about this situation on TikTok, and this is how TikTok work. I think most social media kind of work like this, but TikTok for sure. Once you watch one video on TikTok, then TikTok is going to push you the same story. I hope you get what I'm saying here. Like if you watch a video on TikTok or you watch two, then the algorithm for TikTok is now going to push all these same video, the same narrative. All I see on my feed now is this story. Every other swipe was another reaction, another opinion, another emotional clip. It became so heavy. It became triggering. And it reminds me how fast social media can take a painful situation and turn it into a constant emotional overload. And then I came across another video from an Asian woman making comments that were so offensive. My first thought was, this has to be AI. Guys, listen to this.
An unpopular fucking opinion, and I'm gonna call you out since you motherfuckers don't seem to fucking understand. Every single one of you over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate, you fucking black fucking people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people call niggerism. Yeah, not my words, those are your people words. You people that is living in that black culture mentality, the poor victim mentality, thinking that people still owe you fucking reparation. Yeah, you motherfuckers. I'm the one talking to you motherfuckers. Every single one of you failing in life. And then you want to blame everybody else. You see this whole Cyrus case and Mr. Chow? None of this would have happened if you motherfuckers raised your fucking kids right. That fucking little boy witnessed some of his business trying to steal fucking water, okay? Now, I might not agree with Mr. Chow chasing the fucking boy and shooting him fucking in Timbuktu, okay, wherever the fuck he was. But here's the crazy part. If you had disciplined your fucking boy right, he wouldn't be in someone's store trying to steal fucking a 50-cent bottle of fucking water in the first place, okay? Not only that, you go and attack the fucking attorney defending his clients. And then here's the truth of the matter. Your people, there are 7 black jurors who found your kid responsible, making Mr. Chow, okay, not guilty because they understand your fucking culture, your mentality. You failed your kid. Your society failed your kid. Your mentality failed your kid. That niggerism fucking attitude failed your
So once I heard that, I keep still thinking there is no way someone would openly say something this insensitive. But apparently the account is real. And even if the accounts are fake, there's still real people behind that type of behavior, even if it was a bot, because you do have a lot of accounts on social media that are not real. These are people in other countries that do rage baiting and stuff. They say these horrible things. Now, this podcast is about mindful side hustle. Here we talk about starting a side hustle before we need it. We talk about ownership, income, freedom, building something for ourselves before life forces us into survival mode. So today, I do not want to just sit in the anger of this viral moment. I want to ask a different question. When something like this happens, is there an opportunity for the African American community to stop only reacting emotionally and start thinking consciously? Are there businesses we already support every day that we could also learn to own? Are there services, products, and industries that we have wanted to get into but kept putting it off? And could this moment be a reminder that ownership matters? Today, we are going to talk about businesses, opportunities that African Americans can start exploring right now, not from a place of hate, but from a place of power, purpose, and economic awareness. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Sabrina, yeah, mindful, side hustle. Money, 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 we want the freedom, not the honey. Money, 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 build it once and it keeps coming. Money, 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 from the laptop to the balcony. Money, 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 queen of the side hustle, that's me.
Now, ownership is the real conversation. The deeper issue is not just about the boycotting. The deeper question is, what do we own? If a community spend money every day in certain industry, but has very little ownership in those same industry, that create a power imbalance. This is a moment to talk about moving from consumer to ownership. Let's talk about the beauty supply and hair care businesses. African American women are major consumers in the beauty and hair care industry. A powerful business angle is opening beauty supply stores, selling wigs, hair care products, braiding hair, edge control, natural hair products, scalp oil, or creating online beauty supply shop. This is especially strong because the customer base already exists. Now, we do have beauty supply and hair care businesses that's ran by African American. But this is the issue. There's not enough. There's not enough within the community to serve the community. I live in California and I am in Santa Clarita, California, and I am an African American woman. And I never thought about this, but I've never seen one. I've seen it in Atlanta. When I go to Atlanta, I've seen Black owned beauty supply businesses. I saw it, I think I saw it twice, once in New York and once in Atlanta. So I asked the bot because, guys, I go to Google and ask it a lot of stuff. I'm big on the AI. And I asked this AI, I went to ChatGPT and I went to Gemini, and I asked it, I said, are there any African American owned beauty supply nail shop businesses in Santa Clarita, California? And the bot actually told me there is none registered. It basically said there's any out there, they're not listing it as Black owned. Guys, there's none. Because as an African American woman, an African American, when we start businesses, we want you to know it's Black owned. So let's go to Gemini. I'm going to ask Gemini. Let's do this live here with you. And we're going to ask Gemini this question and hear what it says. So you to show you there is such a need where we're being challenged. And I want us to get into this opportunity here. Okay, let's go to Gemini. Let's ask Gemini this question. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
I want to ask you a question. Give me a list of a African American Black owned nail shop in Santa Clarita, California.
I'll look that up for you right now. I've checked, but I couldn't find a specific list for Black-owned nail shops Santa Clarita area in our search result. Is there anything else I can help you with, or any other details you'd like to provide?
How about a hair care store in Santa Clarita, California? How about some hair product store that's Black owned?
Let me see what hair product stores are around there. I've looked for Black-owned hair care product stores in the Santa Clarita area, but I couldn't find any dedicated retail shops that fit that description in the search result. While that specific type of store wasn't found, you might find that some local salons owned by Black professionals, like Black Hair Care by Just, might carry specialized hair products or be able to recommend some. Are there any particular brands or types of products you're looking for?
Guys, there's nothing. The opportunity is right there, guys. I had this conversation with my sister last night and I asked her if she heard about this viral trend and she said she did. And I said, listen, there's a side hustle right there for you. My sister, she is a killer at doing hair. She can braid your scalp. Braid your scalp. But she does hair just for friends and family. And I told her that's her side hustle. But her position is she doesn't really enjoy doing hair. And I brought my sister up with her gift of being able to do hair, and people pay her a lot of money. One girl came to her house one time, gave her $200 just to put some box braid in her hair. So all these different things we need to do this among ourselves. That's another little side hustle. To start a beauty care shop might be a little bit more expensive because you need loans and all kind of licenses and so forth. Not that it cannot be done, but we can start small. Do this on the side. Start doing people hair. I'm telling you, if I know a nail tech right now, I will go to her house or have her come to my house, do my nails. Now, I'm not big on the nail doing and so forth. I only get my nails done when I'm traveling. The customers are there. Now that this viral trend is going on, capitalize on it. Why not? Who knows how long this is going to go for? Emotions are high, but people make a lot of money on viral talking points. And here's the opportunity. If you're an African American, start Black owned businesses. Go out there, let people know this is what you do. You don't need a big fancy store. I do hair. There are tons of African American beauty product businesses out there. It's not a lot. It's not enough, but there's a lot that you can learn from. There's this girl back in the 90s. What's her name again? She was one of the first YouTuber on YouTube that used to create her own hair product. I used to follow her. She has her own natural hair product business. She used to make her own product. And there's a lot of African American women who knows how to make products for our textured hair. But because it's so easy just to go into a beauty shop store and just buy stuff, we do away with that kind of stuff. Maybe now is the time for us to get back to it. That's another side hustle that one can do. Take opportunity. Now, nail salon, lashes, brow, and self-care studio. We need more of that too. Look, I just asked Gemini. Santa Clarita. I'm in LA. I mean, I'm not in deep in the city, but there's none. A lot of women already spend money consistently on nails, nails, on their lashes, on their brows, facial waxing, self-care services. Instead of only supporting these services, more Black entrepreneurs can get licensed, rent boot, build mobile beauty businesses, or create luxury self-care spaces in their own community. Another side hustle. While you're doing your 9 to 5, you can start working on doing these type businesses. That's if you have a passion for it, because, my thing is telling people to do side businesses that they actually enjoy. And there are tons of African American out there who love to do nails and lash. My niece, I have a niece, she knows how to put on those falls, those little lashes, those individual lashes that people spend all kind of money, like hundreds of dollars just to put these fake lashes on your lashes. My little niece, she knows how to do it. Whenever I go out there in New York, she had a girl came to her house and she put on the lashes, and it took forever. It took her like 2 hours, I think, for her to put these individual lashes on her friend's lashes. And the friend gave her $80. And she told me that if she went to the shop, it would cost her much more to do it. So my little niece, I told her, I said, and why don't you do this? This is your calling. This is what you need to be doing. Many communities rely on corner stores, small market, takeout spot, and local convenience shop. This creates an opportunity for African American to explore small grocery store, juice bar, meal prep businesses, healthy food cafe, snack shops, seasoning brand, or culturally inspired food product. Now we have these because I've seen them trending on social media, like people who have these type of businesses. But this is my position. It's not enough. We don't have enough of these businesses to serve the community. So if you're someone who loves to cook, start a little side businesses while you're doing your 9 to 5. Look into this right now. This is your open opportunity right here for you to start that businesses that you've always wanted to do. I believe that there's opportunities now for African Americans to get loans. And even if you can't get loans, you could have GoFundMe, crowdfunded type thing to start your business. I think now is a really ideal time to take advantage of this viral moment. And let me say this, social media can keep people stuck in outrage, but outrage without action, it fades quickly. The smarter move is to act. What skill can I learn? What business can I start? What product can I create? What services does my community already need? This turns pain point into planning, conversation into action. And guys, I have to admit that I was triggered by this story. There's so much hate. And all the community said was, yeah, we should just boycott, which I really don't think it would have happened. I think one girl, she just literally came on TikTok and said we should boycott it. And I honestly didn't think that the boycott would have happened until that Asian man did that video and literally triggered everyone. It's like he said, I double dare you. You could not do it. Can't do it. So on this podcast where we talk about money, talk about how we start businesses and side hustles, I see this as an open opportunity for you to get your foot in the door on something that you're passionate about and go out there and do it. This is not about hate. This is about awareness. This is about asking ourselves, if we already have the buying power, how do we start building more ownership power? Guys, if you enjoyed this podcast, please hit the follow. I drop an episode every Monday. I'll see you in the next one.